Everybody, welcome back to Everyday Barbecue. My name is Mike. This is my beautiful assistant Leah, and today we're going to do a collaboration video with my good buddy Lassie over at Lassie Food and Barbecue. This is going to be a dip that's perfect for Super Bowl parties, football, Sunday snacks, anything you want. Stay tuned, we'll put this together. So I'm excited to put this together. This recipe's been in my family for as long as I can remember, and I've tweaked it over the years. It's simple. There's a couple different ways to do it. One way is a little more complex than the other, but I'm doing the simple way for you today, and I'll explain where the difference is as we go through. So let me just show you what I'm working with here. You're gonna need a little baking dish for this dip. It doesn't have to, of course, depends on how much you wanna make, right? But this usually is enough for 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Depending on whether they're like me and they like to eat a lot. But we're gonna need some cream cheese, lots of cheddar cheese, guys. I'm telling you, this isn't gonna be healthy, but it's gonna be good. We're gonna need a can of beans, a can of chili, or if you've got any homemade chili that you've made and frozen, you can always use that as a good way to use it up. Some jalapenos, some taco seasoning, and this is sort of the part where this recipe is a little easier because step one is going to be putting this cream cheese down here at the bottom of this bowl. First, I'm going to mix it into some taco seasoning. Now, there's a more complex way to go about it where I use lots of different spices and powders, and maybe someday down the road we'll do that. But for today, we're going to keep it easy and simple for you. And lastly, we're going to garnish this with some green onion and some cilantro. So I will bring you guys back in a couple minutes when I'm ready to start this off mixing that cream cheese, okay? Stay with me. All right, guys, so I've softened up this cream cheese in the microwave a little bit. This is sort of the consistency that you're looking for. You want it to be real easy to work with, okay? And now we're gonna add some taco seasoning to this, whatever your favorite taco seasoning is. Now we're just gonna mix this up, work this in. All right, we've got our cream cheese mixed up and spread out along the bottom of the pan. And, you know, I was trying to come up with an equation for that. I'd say for about 1 pack of cream cheese, it's like 1 pack of taco seasoning. So, and now we're just gonna go ahead and put our next layer in, which are these refried beans. You don't wanna go without this, guys. These really, really help this dip to taste super good. While I'm mixing these in, I just want to go ahead and tell you a little bit about Lassie's channel. He's the one I'm doing this collaboration with, like I mentioned. I really enjoy watching his videos. I'm one of his biggest fans, if not the biggest. The guy is like a Swedish MacGyver. I mean, he makes grills and smokers out of buckets. He fixes old things and uses them in his videos. I mean, he's a good friend. He's super creative and super talented, and I hope you'll check his channel out. As a matter of fact, I'll plug him again right now. Okay, so we've got our beans down. Now we're gonna get our layer of chili down. And again, you can go ahead and use any chili that you want. We find this stuff to be, you know, real good for canned chili. And we don't eat a lot of canned chili because I make a lot of chili around here. We just don't happen to have any leftovers right now. So in order to get this recipe banged out, I'm going with the second best. All right, chili's in. Now, we're gonna get a little more taco seasoning down here on top of that. And then I'm gonna bring you guys back for my favorite part. Be back in a second. All right, guys, my favorite part is the cheese. You gotta have a lot of cheese to make this work, okay? So I'm gonna start by laying down some cheddar slices here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cap it off if I can get this bag open. What's the combination? There we go, I got it. Crack the code. All right. And I'm just gonna use whatever's left in this bag. So we'll get that moved around evenly, just to get a good cover. And now, one more layer of this, just a thin layer of the taco seasoning on the cheese. gonna go ahead and lay some jalapenos out here. These are pickled jalapenos. You can use fresh. You cannot use them at all if you don't want it too spicy. This brand happens to be real spicy and my family loves them. So this is what we're gonna go with today. So we got our jalapenos, and now I'm gonna garnish this with some green onion. Should be good. And some cilantro. All right, now my oven is preheated. We've got it at 375. This will go in for maybe 20 to 25 minutes. All depends on how big of a tray that you make, but what you're pretty much looking for is that all the cheese is melted and you get some bubbling around the edges. Then you can just poke in the middle, make sure it's warm or hot, and you're good to go. So I'm gonna get this in the oven and I'll bring you guys back when it's done. All right guys, I got that out of the oven. That took about 25 minutes, almost exactly 25 minutes at 375, and I had a lot of bubbling around the edges. I showed you on that little video clip. So anyway, this is probably still scorching hot, but take a look at what we have. And you can serve this just about any way that you want. I mean, typically what we do around here is we'll put a spoon here and everybody will grab, just take a look at that. Oh man. Everybody will grab some and just put it in a bowl. Sorry about my dog. All right, so let me just grab a chip here. I already know what this tastes like. I've eaten it hundreds of times in my life, but look at that ooey cheese there. My dog's making a racket in the background. My kids are laughing. Guys, that's so good. I really hope you'll give this recipe a try. Thank you, Lassie, for coordinating with me on this video. I appreciate it. I really love your channel. You're a good friend. And I'm going to put a link to Lassie's video right up here so you guys can check it out. So until next time, take care. God bless. I'll see you guys soon.